Jai Hind students, how are you? Hope you all will be fine at home. Good. Okay, today I will explain you exercise 2.4. This is the last exercise of our second chapter, polynomials. Understood? So are you ready for that? Okay. So the very first question of exercise 2.4 is verify that the numbers given alongside of the cubic polynomials below are their zeros. Also verify the relationship between the zeros and the coefficient in each case. Understood? So there are some parts are here. In very first part, one polynomial is given, and along this polynomial there are three numbers are also given: 1 by 2, 1 and -2. Question is saying we have to check these numbers are the zeros of this polynomial or not. If they are the zeros of this polynomial, then we have to verify the relationship between the zeros and the coefficient. Got it? This type of question we have already discussed in previous exercise. Verify the relationship between the zeros and the coefficients. But the difference is, at that time we discussed about the quadratic polynomial, but here the polynomial is cubic. Understood? So we all know that what is cubic polynomial? A polynomial of degree 3. So if degree is 3, then the number of zeros will be 3 for cubic polynomials. Understood? So let's start this question. First of all, we will consider the given polynomial as p of x. So here we will consider let p of x equal to 2x to the power 3 plus x square minus 5x or plus 2. Three numbers are given: 1 by 2, 1 and -2. We have to check these are the zeros of this polynomial or not. So first we will have to check for 1 by 2. So we have to put the value of 1 by 2 in place of x in this polynomial. Got it? So wherever the x is here, we have to substitute 1 by 2. So p in place of x, I will put 1 by 2 is equal to 2 into x cube is here. So it will be 1 by 2 whole power 3 plus x square means 1 by 2 square minus 5 into x is 1 by 2 or plus 2. Understood? Now we will simplify this. P 1 by 2 equal to 2 into beta 1 cube. 1 to the power 3 gives you 1 upon 2 to the power 3 gives you 8 plus 1 by 2 square gives you 1 by 4 minus 5 ones are 5 upon 2 or plus 2. Now we will cancel this. 2 ones are 2, 2 fours are 8. So p of 1 by 2 is equal to 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4 minus 5 by 2 or plus 2. Here nothing is in the denominator of 2, so we can put 1. Now we have to take the LCM of 4, 4, 2 and 1. So 1, 2, 4. LCM will be 4 only. So this will be p of 1 by 2 equal to 4 is LCM. So in a table of 4, 4 will come at 1's place. So 1 into 1 is 1. Plus similarly 1 will be here. Minus denominator is 2. In a table of 2, 4 will come at 2 place. 2 2s are 4. So 2 is multiplied by 5, that is 10. Plus 1 4s are 4. So 4 2s are 8. We will simply take the LCM here. Now p of 1 by 2 is equal to 1 plus 1, 2 or 2 plus 8, 10. So it will be 10 minus 10 upon 4. 10 minus 10 gives you 0 upon 4. 0 upon 4 gives you 0. Here the value of the polynomial is 0. So we can say that 1 upon 2 is it's 1 0. Understood? So hence we can say that 1 upon 2 is a 0 of given polynomial. Understood? So here we have already checked that 1 by 2 is a 0 of this polynomial. Now we will check that 1 is a 0 of this polynomial or not. So we will follow the same process. How? Now we have to put 1 in place of x here. So it will be P1. In place of x, I will put here 1. Now 2, x is here. So in place of x, we will put 1. 1 cube plus x square means 1 square minus 5x means 5 into x is 1 or plus 2. Now see, P1 is equal to 2 into 1 cube gives you 1 plus 1 square is 1 minus 5 ones are 5 or plus 2. Now P of 1 is equal to 2 ones are 2 plus 1 minus 5 or plus 2. Now P of 1 is equal to 2 plus 1 is 3 or 3 plus 2 is 5 or minus 5. Then P of 1, 5 minus 5 gives you 0. So since the value of this polynomial is 0, so we can say that 1 is also the 0 of given polynomial. Got it? So hence you can write here 1 is also a 0 of given polynomial. Understood? Similarly, we will check minus 2 is a 0 of this px or not. Is it clear to everyone? Are you getting this? Understood? Now for checking minus 2 is a 0 of this polynomial or not, we will substitute the value of x as minus 2. In place of x, we can substitute minus 2. So it will be P of minus 2 is equal to 2 into x cube. X means minus 2 to the power 3 plus x square. X is minus 2 square minus 5 into x. X is minus 2 and plus 2. Now see, P of minus 2 is equal to 2 into minus 2 to the power 3. That will be minus 8. You know this? So it will be minus 8 plus minus 2 square gives you positive 4. Now this minus 5 into minus 2. So minus into minus plus 5 to the 10 or plus 2. Now see, P of minus 2 equal to 2 into minus 8. It will be minus 16 plus 4 plus 10 or plus 2. Now this is P of minus 2 equal to minus 16 plus, beta 4 plus 10 is 14 or plus 2 is 16. So 16 negative, 16 positive. Again result is 0. So P of minus 2 is 0. So again the value of this polynomial is 0. So we can say that minus 2 is a 0 of this polynomial. Understood? So hence we can say that minus 2 is also a 0 of given polynomial means px. Understood? Hope it is clear to everyone. After checking 1 upon 2, 1 and minus 2 are the zeros of this polynomial, question is asking also verify the relationship between the zeros and the coefficient in each case. Now we have to verify the relation between zeros and coefficients. So beta, this is a cubic polynomial. Cubic polynomial and px is equal to 2x to the power 3 plus x square minus 5x or plus 2. Since it is a cubic polynomial, so we know that there are 3 zeros. So 3 zeros are 1 by 2, 1 and minus 2. And zeros of the polynomial are always considered as alpha, beta and gamma. So here alpha is equal to, the first 0 means 1 by 2, second 0 is denoted as beta and its value is, second value means 1 and the third is gamma, or gamma is equal to minus 2. Since this is a cubic equation, so it has 3 zeros. So there are 3 formulae of the relationship between the zeros and coefficients. So first relation is sum of zeros. So we have already discussed about the sum of zeros for a cubic polynomial in the beginning. So the formula for this is minus b upon a. This is minus b upon a. Or what is b? That is minus b is coefficient of x square upon what is a? A is coefficient of x to the power 3. Understood? So sum of zeros. Zeros are alpha, beta and gamma. So sum of zeros will be alpha plus beta plus gamma is equal to minus b upon a. Now we will substitute the values of alpha, beta and gamma here. So what is alpha? Alpha is 1 by 2 plus beta is 1 plus gamma is minus 2 equal to minus b. What is b? B is the coefficient of x square in the polynomial. So x square is here. So its coefficient, nothing is given there. I told you in the beginning, if nothing is there, then coefficient will be 1. So b is 1 upon a. A is coefficient of x cube. So what is the coefficient of x cube here? That is 2. So we will put here 2. Got it? Now we will simplify this only. Beta 1 by 2 plus 1 or plus into minus, it will be minus 2 is equal to minus 1 by 2. Now see, 1 upon 2 will remain same. Plus 1 minus 2. Plus 1 minus 2 gives you minus 1 equal to minus 1 by 2. Now take the LCM here. So LCM will be 2. So we will get 1 minus 2 upon 2 is equal to minus 1 by 2. 1 minus 2 gives you minus 1 upon 2 is equal to minus 1 upon 2. So here left hand side is equal to right hand side. So we can write here LHS is equal to RHS. So first relation is verified. Is it clear to everyone? Understood? Now we will verify the second relation, that is sum of product of two zeros. Sum of product of two zeros. The formula is C upon A. The formula is C upon A. This formula we have already discussed in the beginning. Am I right? Okay. So sum of product of two zeros means firstly we will find out the product of two zeros and after that we will add them. So it will be alpha beta plus beta into gamma plus gamma into alpha. This is equal to C upon A. And C is what? C is coefficient of x and A is coefficient of x to the power 3. Clear? Now we will substitute the values of alpha, beta and gamma in this relation. So alpha is 1 by 2 into beta is 1 plus beta is 1 into gamma is minus 2 plus gamma is minus 2 into alpha is 1 by 2 equal to C upon A. C is coefficient of x. Coefficient of x where? In the polynomial. So x is here. So its coefficient is minus 5. So in place of C, I can write minus 5 upon A. A is coefficient of x cube. So coefficient of x cube is 2. So I will write here 2. Got it? Now we will simplify this. Beta 1 by 2 into 1. This will gives you 1 by 2. Plus 1 into minus 2. So plus into minus, minus 1 2s are 2. Plus, see, 2 and 2 cancel, 2 1s are 2. Now see, plus into minus, that will be minus of 1 into 1 gives you 1 is equal to minus 5 upon 2. Now see, 1 upon 2, minus 2 and minus 1, that will be minus 3. So I will write here minus 3 is equal to minus 5 upon 2. Take the LCM here. So 1 minus 2 3s are 6 whole upon 2 is equal to minus 5 upon 2. See, 1 minus 6 gives you minus 5. So it will be minus 5 upon 2 is equal to minus 5 upon 2. So here left hand side is equal to right hand side. So our second relation is also verified. So you have to write here LHS is equal to RHS. So second relation is also verified here. Is it clear to everyone? Are you getting this now? Good. Students, now we will verify the third relation. Third relation is product of zeros. Product of zeros for cubic polynomial formula is minus d upon a, where d is constant term and a is coefficient of x cube. All these three relations I have already discussed in the first part. Have you remembered this? Yes. Now, product of zeros means the multiplication of zeros. So, zeros are alpha, beta and gamma. So, their multiplication will be alpha into beta or into gamma equal to minus d upon a. This is the formula. Now, we will substitute the values of alpha, beta and gamma here. Alpha is 1 by 2. Into beta is 1. Into gamma is minus 2. Equal to minus d. D is constant term. Constant term is where? Constant term in polynomial. So in polynomial, constant term is positive 2. So this minus will remain same. In place of d, we will put 2 upon a. A is the coefficient of x cube. Coefficient of x cube is what? 2. So we will substitute here 2. Understood? Now see, this 2 is in denominator and this 2 is in numerator. So they can be cancelled. So 2 ones are 2. Now see, 1 into 1 into minus 1. So we will get minus 1 equal to 2 upon 2. So 2 ones are 2. We will get minus 1. So minus 1 equal to minus 1 means LHS is equal to RHS. So LHS is equal to RHS. Hence, the third relation is also verified. Hence, here we can say that this question is solved. Got it? So the remaining parts of this question you can do yourself. Understood? Good. Now students, let's start the second question of this exercise. The second question is find a cubic polynomial with the sum, sum of the product of its zeros taken 2 at a time. Sum of the product of its zeros taken 2 at a time means sum of product of two zeros. Understood? And the product of its zeros are 2, minus 7 and minus 14 respectively. So we have to find a cubic polynomial here. Understood? So cubic polynomial. So solution of this. Let the required cubic polynomial is, we know that the general form of cubic polynomial is p of x is equal to ax cube plus bx square plus cx or plus d. You know, this is the general form of a cubic polynomial. So we will consider the required cubic polynomial is ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d. Are you getting this? Okay. Now something is given. Now given that what is given that sum of the zeros is 2 and sum of the zeros we know that what? Alpha plus beta plus gamma, that is equal to what? 2. Understood? Now the formula for sum of zeros, alpha plus beta plus gamma, sum of zeros formula is minus b, sum of zeros, that is minus b upon a is equal to how much? 2. Or nothing is in denominator, so we can put 1. Understood? Okay. Second, what is given? Sum of the product of its zeros taken 2 at a time means sum of product of its two zeros. Two zeros means alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha. Their sum is given how much? Minus 7. So it implies that the formula for the sum of the product of two zeros at a time, the formula is C upon A. So C upon A is equal to how much? Minus 7. And upon Nothing is there, so we can substitute here 1. Got it? Okay. And the third one. And the product of its zeros are minus 14. Product of its zeros. So zeros, the product of zeros will be denoted as alpha into beta into gamma. So this is equal to how much? Minus 14. But the formula of product of zeros is minus d upon a. This is equal to how much? Minus 14. So minus 14 will be here. Nothing is in upon, so we will have to put 1. Now see, minus is here, so it can be cancelled. Understood? Now the main concept which you have to understand. See, what is denominator here in left side? That is a. This is also a. This is also a. Means the denominator of in all three relations, the denominator is same. That is a. So the given values also having the same denominator. So if we compare the values, so it means minus b upon a is equal to 2 upon 1. That means the value of the value of a is 1. Same here. Denominator is a and denominator is 1. Denominator is a, denominator is 1. So we can say that the value of a from all these three relations gives you 1. So hence we can say that the value of a is 1. Got it? Now see, b. This is minus b. In place of minus b there is 2. So if we want to find b, so this minus sign will move that side. So b is equal to how much? Minus 2. Are you getting this? So b is equal to minus 2. Similarly, next relation. Here numerator is c or here numerator is minus 7. So c is equal to what? Minus 7. So c is equal to minus 7. Now the last relation, numerator is d or here numerator is 14. So the value of d will be 14. So d is equal to 14. Understood? After taking the relations, we will have to find the values of a, b and c or d. Now question is asking about the cubic polynomial. So hence implies that required cubic polynomial is, that is p of x equal to ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d. So in this polynomial, in place of a, b, c and d, we will substitute these values. Are you getting? So a is what? 1. So in place of a, we will put 1. So it will be 1 into x cube plus b. But b is minus 2. So plus minus minus 2 x square plus cx. C is minus 7. So plus and minus 7. So it will be plus minus minus 7x. Or plus d. D is 14. So plus 14. Now see, 1 into x cube gives you x cube. So p of x is equal to x cube minus 2x square minus 7 of x plus 14. So this is our required polynomial. Hope it is clear to everyone. Is it clear? Good. Let's start the third question. If the zeros of the polynomial x cube minus 3x square plus x plus 1 are a minus b, a and a plus b, then find the value of a and b. Here one polynomial is given. This is cubic polynomial and its three zeros are given. First zero is a minus b, second zero is a and third zero is a plus b. So question is saying find the values of a and b. So first of all we will consider the given polynomial is p of x. So let the given polynomial is in a form of p of x, that is x cube minus 3x square plus x or plus 1. And three zeros are also given here. And we know that the zeros of the polynomial are known as alpha, beta and gamma. But here the zeros are a minus b, a and a plus b. So alpha is a minus b, beta is a, and third zero gamma is a plus b. Understood? Now our target is we have to find the values of a and b. So we know the relationship between the zeros and the coefficient. So we have to take those relations only. So very first relation is sum of zeros. Sum of zeros formula is minus b upon a. Sum of zeros. So zeros are a minus b, a and a plus b. So if we want to find their sum, so what we will do? A minus b plus a plus a plus b. So this is the sum of these zeros equal to minus b. B is what? B is the coefficient of x square. I am writing here b is coefficient of x square and upon a is coefficient of x cube. Clear? So minus coefficient of x square in the given polynomial. X square is here. So its coefficient is what? Minus 3. Okay? So we will have to put here minus 3 in place of b upon coefficient of x cube. Coefficient of x cube. So x cube is here and there is no number is here. So if nothing is there, that means coefficient will be 1. So we have to put here 1. Now see here in left hand side. B is negative and B is positive. That means we can cancel it or not. So what is left? A plus A plus A. So A plus A is 2A and 2A plus A 3A. So 3 of A is equal to minus into minus. It will be plus 3 upon 1 means 3. We have to find the value of A. So this 3 and A are in the multiplication. So if we shift this 3 in right hand side, so this 3 will move in denominator of this 3. So 3 upon 3. 3 ones are 3. So the value of A is 1. So the value of A is how much? That is 1. Now we have to find the value of B. So here, now we have to take the relation third, product of zeros. So product of zeros. Formula is minus d upon a. Product of zeros means multiplication of zeros. And the zeros are a minus b, a and a plus b. So their multiplication will be a minus b into a plus b or into a. This will be the product of these zeros equal to minus d upon a. D is what for cubic polynomial? D is the constant term. So what is constant term here? That is 1 upon coefficient of x cube. A is the coefficient of x cube. Coefficient of x cube is 1. So we have to put here 1. Now see, a minus b into a plus b. A minus b into a plus b. This is some identity, I think. Have you remembered? A minus b and a plus b. It can be written as a square minus b square. So we have to write here a square minus b square into a is equal to 1 upon 1 is 1. So it is minus 1. Understood? Okay. Now see, the value of a is 1, which we have already found out. So this value of a we can substitute here. So in place of a we can substitute 1. So it will be a is 1 but a square, so 1 square is also 1, minus b square into a is 1 equal to minus 1. Got it? Okay, this 1 is multiplied by the bracket, so we will get 1 minus b square is equal to minus 1. Now we will shift this minus b square in right hand side, so it will be positive b square, and this minus 1 we will shift in left hand side, so it will come here and it will be positive. So we will get 1 plus 1 is equal to b square. B square. Now 1 plus 1 is 2. So we can say that the value of b square is 2. but question is asking about the value of b. So we have to remove this square. So square root will be there. So b equal to under root 2. And whenever we have taken the square root, then we have to put the sign of plus and minus both. I told you this now. Whenever we have to find out the square root of any number, then the result will either positive or negative. So you have to put the sign of plus and minus both together. So the value of b is plus minus under root 2. So hence we can say that the value of a is 1 and the value of b is plus minus under root 2. So this is our final answer. Hope you are getting this. Okay students, now I am going to wind up this video, but some questions are remaining for this exercise. So we will discuss in next video. Okay, so till that time, stay at home and be safe. Bye.